What's up the door? Angel. Hey guys, it's Laura, and today I wanted to make a video on how to convince your parents to let you go vegan, or how to be vegan in an environment where people may not be the most supportive. I have been vegan for almost a year now, and I know that when you first find out about this lifestyle, you want to go out and share it with everyone and maybe even help them transition into the vegan lifestyle. But depending on your age and whether you're living at home or on your own, it can be hard to find support, especially from family members. So my first tip to you guys is to be informed and to know what you're talking about. Don't just one day walk up to your parents and be like, hey guys, I need to eat 40 bananas a day, because you're probably going to scare them. Put together a list of videos. I mean, there are tons of videos all over YouTube, and there's also some really good documentaries. I know Forks Over Knives is a really good one. And say something like, hey guys, I have found some really great videos, and I was wondering when would be a good time for us to all sit down and watch them together. And let that be the opening conversation to a vegan lifestyle. My second tip is to know your facts. I cannot tell you how many times when I tell someone I'm vegan, I get questions like, well, where do you get your protein from? What about amino acids? And you need that healthy cholesterol. These are some of the questions I get asked most, and it's very important to know what you're talking about. And you do that just by learning and teaching yourself. There's also a really good book called The Starch Solution. The Starch Solution. I always feel like I say that word. Are you gonna come join me? Hey there. And even if you are raw till 4, which I'm not against either of those lifestyles, but it is a really fantastic book that really goes in and debunks all of the myths about the standard American diet. Tip number 3 is offer to cook a meal, whether it be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and have that be your time that's set aside where you cook a meal for your family. Tip number 4 is to live by example. Whether you live with your parents or if you're like me and you don't live with your parents. I'm married and my husband is not vegan, and I actually want to make a video on that sometime because I feel like that would be a really interesting topic, so stay tuned for that. Back to the topic of living by example. If your friends and family see you living this lifestyle and growing from it, they're going to become curious and ask questions, and that's an opportunity for you to share the vegan message. And it may not be an overnight process. I know for me it was definitely not an overnight process. I mean, it may take some time, it may take a few years even, but it's important because you're giving that message out, you're setting that example, and that is what is so important. And also, be confident about living a vegan lifestyle. If you're sitting around with a group of friends eating your bananas and veggies all like to yourself and everything, it's gonna seem kind of weird. It is gonna seem weird. But if you're sitting around in public eating 8 bananas or the biggest salad you can find, and you're not self-conscious about it, you're comfortable, people are gonna see that from you and may not look at you as weird if you're sitting over in the corner all secretly eating your food. Just kind of like, yeah, eating 8 bananas for breakfast. Totally normal. So that is my video. I don't know why I went like that. That is my video for today. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.